Planetary, issue number 26. This is the communications device we took out of John Stone. Make it work. What do you want it to do? I want to talk to Randall Dowling. You turn that back on, he'll get a fix on our position. That's okay. Make it work. What's the plan, Elijah? Well, I've been sitting here pulling together everything we know and everything we've done. And it's really simple. Make that work. You'll see. Dowling, this is Elijah Snow. Can you hear me? It's time we talked. Elijah, hello. It's been some little while. I want to meet. Why? Truce. Permanent truce. You have something I need. And what would that be? Your entire knowledge base. All your science. Every last bit of information. Oh, God, that's good. And what do I get in return for my life's work, Elijah? Well, for one thing, I won't kill Kim. Don't joke. Greene's dead. Leather's dead. It'd take me a few months, but I could kill Kim. Anna Hark works for me now. I have the details of every survivor and descendant of City Zero. A private army of very resentful superhumans with new identities. That's just one of the things I could bring to bear. I'll sweeten the pot. You never did get the location of the shift ship that the travel stone under the Hark building led to. Also, I won't stand in your way when your alternate universe partners come to collect. In the long run, you see, none of that matters. I've seen heaven, Dowling, and it's not a place where you exercise any power. In the long run, we are all three-dimensional side effects of a two-dimensional universe existing in a multi-dimensional stack. What on earth are you talking about? But I have things to do before I leave, and I need your knowledge to add to mine. I want to meet. Where? You know where Jaquita found me after my time in the wilderness. That seems like an apt location. Also, very remote. Yes, very apt. This amuses me, Elijah. Now, answer me this, and I will know if you are lying. You intend on using my knowledge against me, yes? No, it has nothing to do with you. You no longer hold any importance to me. Because, Randall, I can kill you any time I like. But ultimately, you are too small to matter to me. You've gone insane. No, I've gone sane. I'm a child of the century. You know what that means. The last century. All centuries. And it doesn't matter what personal tricks you bought off another universe. You're still one of the little people to me. You're just a very clever little person who's diligently gathered science I now have a use for. You... Tomorrow, noon. I'll be there. Just you, Elijah. Just me, and just you. Bring Kim if you like. Snow out. He's right. You've lost your mind. No, I've been using it. Everything we've learned about him says that he wants to be a big man, and that he'll destroy anything that makes him look small. And he wants to know everything because he believes, deep down, that he can't be anything. He had to sell out the planet Earth to gain what the likes of us were born with. Oh, he'll make it look good tomorrow. He'll bring Kim, and he'll bring the sum of 40 years of buried knowledge. And he'll try to kill me. He'll do more than try. Middle of the desert? We won't be able to hide anything that can help you. Oh, kids, we're mystery archaeologists, and the last mystery I have to share with you is buried very deep. And it's a really, really good one. Out. So, now what? They'll find us. Don't worry.
I guess.
Make the boy stand further away. He interferes with our equipment. You said you were coming alone, Elijah. Stand off to one side, boy. 20 meters. Mr. Snow, Dr. Dowling, Miss Susskind, I'm going to scan you for devices. I'm sure you understand. Of course. Good. You're clean. How shall we proceed? Give me your data storage device. The drummer will take it and walk out to our staging point, so we can talk alone. Very well. Everything is on here. Thank you, drums. Check it.
It's loaded.
It's the real thing. Take it back now, drums.
Your plan sucks, Elijah.
Get out of here, kid. Get it home. Say goodbye to Chiquita for me.
If I don't die of heat stroke walking back, crazy old coot.
Well, now, just the three of us. What are we going to do with you, Mr. Snow? Well, we could agree that you've done very badly by this planet, withholding critical science and selling Earth out to some parallel world. It's not good, is it? We could agree to work together on planetary defense, save the world. What do you think? You think this world matters so much, don't you? There are millions of Earths, millions. It's an accident of birth that puts us here, nothing more. You do amuse me, Mr. Snow. It's a shame that I can't allow this anymore. You can't do a thing. You may be able to stretch your mind into other people's heads, but you can't kill. It's what you kept Greene and Leather around for.
You don't talk to him like that. I kill too.
Oh, I know. And you owe him a debt for making those goggles. After all, light passes through an invisible woman's eyes. You're blind without them. You've been quite a team all these years. But this is your last chance. Submit to me and my plans now, or die. Mr. Snow, I can get into your brain before your powers harm us. And if you had another plan, well, my vessel can lift us out of here before you can do a thing. You have no support, Mr. Snow. You're out here in the middle of nowhere, and you're not carrying anything that can change that. Well, I wasn't when you scanned me. Try contacting your ship. Try using your goggles.
What have you done, you bastard?
Localized distortion of informational space. Drum slipped it to me when I handed him the device. There's only one form of communication that'll work here right now, and it might answer a long-standing question of yours. Door. Randall, don't use that tone with me. You have been a spectacularly unsuccessful broodmare, and I keep you only out of sentimental... No, that's not possible. He can't have...
What's he done? You told me he was no threat. You told me he was lucky, and that on the best day of his life he knew exactly one thing that you don't. Go, go, go. I'm going.
One thing. Oh no. Get back to the... Snow, you bastard!
Where to, Mr. Snow?
Well, your ship's been buried under Death Valley for a few million years, Mr. Wilder. I think she should be taken out for a spin, don't you? So, what say we wait 5 minutes, pick up Dowling and Susskind's bodies, collect my people, and then... I think it's time I stopped this. Seems to belong to another century. This too can be business of the old century I'm finishing today. And it's a fine new century, isn't it, Mr. Wilder?
Look around, Mr. Snow. A crew of superhuman ancestors of the City Zero survivors, saved by you and Miss Hark, to pilot a sailing ship of the multiverse itself. A fine time to be alive, strange and beautiful, and there's nowhere I'd rather be. Wow. If we get to give parallel Earths names, this needs to be Earth Toilet on Fire.
Mr. Wilder.
Initiating doors. Activated.
Hello, my name is Elijah Snow. I am part of the defense system of the Earth Randall Dowling sold to you. That's his body. I dropped it from a great height, which may be why you don't immediately recognize him. The sale is off. Your money's no good. Any incursion into my universe will see the bleed ripped open around your planet, and you fed to the things that wait there. Things my people learned how to kill more than 50 years ago, by the way. That's if I don't just delete your universe from the informational superstructure of reality. Your agents are dead. You are not welcome. Leave us alone. This is your only warning.
That's it. I didn't even get to hit anything, Elijah.
You're thinking like Dowling. Shoot something, destroy something. That was his concept of power. Knowledge towards destruction. Me? I discovered and saved these people, located a lost ship of the bleed, and pulled it from its tomb. Archaeology. I feel like I've just tied off a wound that's bled for 100 years.
I don't believe it's over.
Over? Over, you say. Not nearly, my girl. Not nearly. It's just starting. The real work. We have so much to show people now, and so much more to sift from the ground. Just one loose thread to take care of. One last thing to take from the soil of the 20th century. And then we spend the rest of our very, very long lives on that strange world we love. Keeping it that way.